Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. If you love Rakdos, Mana Ramp, tons of value, as well as Recursion, I've got a deck that you're going to want to see. But before I get into that, we are almost at 500 subscribers, and when we get there, we're giving away all kinds of fun stuff, including a box of whatever the current set booster box is. So please, hit that subscribe button, become a member of the Brew Crew, and check the description down below to find out exactly what I'm talking about. So what do we have for you today? It's RAKDOS Midrange, which was created by our very own Brewmaster Will, with a little bit of help from a very good friend of the channel, Wahid, aka Top Deck King, and then I took it and put a little bit of my own flair and spice on it, and you have what you see here before us. So, first off, we have our early game plan, which is 3 Eye Twitches, which will help us get into the sideboard. We'll get into that in a second. We have 3 Shambling Ghasts, which not only can either ramp us slightly or take out a creature that we don't want to deal with. And then lastly, we have 3 Kalen Reclusive Painters. Once again, a little bit of ramp, and then it also gives us a little bit of a stronger creature if we use those treasure tokens to bring out a creature with them. Then we have our removal package, which is 3 Flunks, which I think is one of the best removals in the format at the moment. Now, people are starting to learn to play around it a little bit, but they can't do that too much, so keep that in mind, but I think it is super strong still. We have 2 copies of Valki, God of Lies. Obviously, early game, we are definitely going to want to try that, throw that down as Valki, rip a creature out of their hand, turn Valki into that creature, and beat them to death with it. And then late game, we're going to want to use this as Tibalt Cosmos Imposter. We have 3 copies of Dragon's Fire because not only is it just a great instant 3 damage spell, but we can also do 4 damage with it if we have a Goldspan Dragon in our hand or on the board, or 5 damage if we have Ebon Death Draconlich in our hand or on the board. And then lastly, for our removal package, we have 3 copies of Blood on the Snow. We are a snow-driven mana deck, so this not only wipes the board, but we get to bring back one of our game-finishing creatures, or just a value creature if there's nothing else we can do, and we're going to get beat down by all of our opponent's creatures. Next, we have our draw package, which consists of 3 Deadly Disputes. Not only is it a draw, but it's a little bit of a mana ramp, unless we have to use a treasure token to throw it, but that's fine. Then we're going to stay at the same amount of treasures on the board at the time. And 3 Skullport Merchants. This is an extremely strong card from the new set. You've probably seen all of these new cards, but just in case you haven't seen this one, it's 1 black, 2 colors for a 1/4 creature dwarf citizen. When Skullport Merchant enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. That's good. And then we really want it for that next ability. 1 black, 1 colorless. Sacrifice another creature or treasure. Draw a card. So if they target one of our creatures and it's going to die and we have the mana, we're going to sacrifice it instead and draw a card. If we need to find something, we can use its ability. And then the one thing I really like about it is if we want to throw an Ebon Death Draconlich and it's already been killed, so we're trying to cast it from our graveyard, we can activate this ability and then cast it. Granted, we need the mana to do that. Then we have what I call our value cards, or our game finishing cards, and that is 3 of the Ebon Death Draconliches I just told you, 2 black, 2 colorless, legendary creature zombie dragon. It's a 5/2. It's a little weak on defense, but that's okay. It has flying and flash. It enters the battlefield tapped. Not my favorite thing, but it keeps coming back over and over and over again, so for control decks, it's really hard to deal with. And then you may cast Ebon Death Draconlich from your graveyard if a creature named not Ebon Death Draconlich died this turn. That's how it keeps coming back. It's just a really strong card. We have 2 copies of Lolth Spider Queen, another way that we can just really shut our opponents out. I know you've seen this card. It is extremely powerful in the current meta, and we can get it back once again with Blood on the Snow, just like any of these, but this is kind of the one we're usually getting. We have 3 Goldspan Dragons. Enough said. And then 2 Orcus Prince of Undeaths, because of the fact that it just gives us so much value, whether we need to wipe the board or if we want to bring back a bunch of little value creatures, start the whole process over again. It's just a really strong card. And then our mana base, because we want to make sure we definitely are hitting those Blood on the Snow triggers, is extremely simple. It's 4 Sulphurous Mines, 8 snow-covered mountains, 12 snow-covered swamps, and then of course we have our sideboard, which has 2 environmental sciences, because we want to make sure we can get up to 6 mana for that Blood on the Snow. It's extremely important, and we want to make sure we have enough land to get extremely good value out of our Orcus. We have 1 Necrotic Fumes for those pesky creatures or planeswalkers that we can't deal with anything in our hand. We have 1 Pest Summoning kind of just in there in case we need chump blockers. You're probably not going to win with little 1/1s, but then again, maybe you need those 1/1s to power up your Lolth. We have one Introduction to Annihilation. Once again, if our opponent has something we really just can't deal with that we need to deal with, that's there. And then most likely we're grabbing one of our Mascot Exhibitions late game because of the fact that it adds so much value to the game. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead now and get into the gameplay. Bartolomas? Hello. Bartlamas. Whatever. We get to go first. I don't say that often. 4 lands. I Twitch, Deadly Dispute, Skullport, Merchant. It's actually pretty decent. We'll lead out on the I Twitch. Land to go from our opponent, so we'll go ahead and throw out the second land, get in with the I Twitch, pass it back. Other thing, discipline. Let's get more information, see more cards. I Twitch. We have tons and tons of land. I think I'm gonna go for the Mascot Exhibition right away. Ooh, nice. They get a 1/1. Let's get rid of. I don't want to get rid of any land. I don't want to get rid of anything. So Dragon's Fire. Sorry, Dragon's Fire. Ooh, that is a great pull right there. Lol Spider Queen. Let's get the Merchant out there. Get our other token. Pass it back. They're going to try to make us discard again, I think. We'll see. It's a lot more likely they have creature removal than planeswalker removal. Nighthawk Scavenger's coming down. Okay. So that was what I was thinking. So I'm going to put out the Lolth. We'll put this out on red. We put out the Lolth. Wait, hold on. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to gold span and then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2? Ugh, I can't kill this. So we'll Lolth. We obviously have to minus. Because if they have a way to remove her, we do not want to be stuck with a Lolth that's dead with 1 card draw for 5. There's the Soul Shatter. Like I said, we want to make sure we get our benefit out of it. Shambling Gas coming down. So 7, 6, 5, 4. We can now flunk the Nighthawk Scavenger. So no blocks. I'm going to let him gain some life. I think I get more out of it this way. So we throw the Goldspan Dragon. Let's go ahead and attack with... I think we attack with everything. I'll just hold these back. We'll just hold y'all back for now. Just the Goldspan Dragon. And then we're going to go ahead and flunk that Nighthawk Scavenger right now. Get in for 4. There we go. End the turn. Now, in theory, next turn we can Exhibition. We also have the Skullport Merchant. Take our turn. Okay. We'll go ahead and Mascot Exhibition now. Attack with this. I might have walked into a Blood on the Snow. So I think that was actually a mistake. I think I just walked into a Blood on the Snow. So we'll end the turn. And pray they don't put down a land right here. That's... Oh, good old Blood on the Snow. I think they just get something little back. Nighthawk Scavenger. That's fine. Create a treasure token. That's fine. Let's go ahead and Dragon's Fire that. Throw out an I Twitch. Throw out a Shambling Ghast. End the turn. I think that we only have 5 lands, so I can't even get a Mascot and cast it. I mean, we get a Mascot Exhibition, but that's fine. We expected that to be coming in at us. We'll block with the eye twitch. I think I still have to get the other mascot. When we can play it, I don't know. Nighthawk Scavenger. Okay. So we throw the Goldspan Dragon. I'm on a 3-turn clock this way, so let's go ahead and attack with everything. Create a treasure token, flunk the Nighthawk Scavenger, auto pay. Boom! And hope that the last card in their hand is not another Blood on the Snow. Elder Fang Discipline, what a draw! Yeah, here comes the 4. Winning the race at the moment. Next turn they can do it for 8. Ooh, that's not bad at all. So next. Ooh, this could be the... I think we might be able to win here. Let's get in with just the Goldspan Dragon. Hit him for 6. End the turn. Don't top deck removal. Don't you top deck removal. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. So that costs 5. That costs 4. So that resolves, unfortunately. I love it. Of course they top deck removal. Resolves. Swing in with the 1 also. Nice. Pass. No blocks. Pass. That's game. Woo! Yes. Good game. Here we go. Prologue. I'm a semi-prologue. No. We go first! Oh, I love saying those words. 2 land, Shambling, Flunk, Ebondeath, Orcus, and a Blood on the Snow. 1 more land would have been a gorgeous, but we're not going to mulligan this for 1 more land and get a worse hand. Our opponent's mulligan down to 6. We'll lead on a Swamp Ghast. Swamp Gas. Plains Cleric. Okay. Oh, nice. Another land. That's not bad. And then we'll just get in for 1, and we hold up the Flunk. We don't really want them to have creatures, but we can't really stop that either. Okay. They get an Impassioned Orator. I'm not going to flunk that. Going to be way worse stuff coming at us later. Let's go ahead and throw the Shambling Gas we just drew. Throwing the land, passing... I think we attack. See if they want to block. Boom. Down to 18, and we're holding the flunk. Maybe they turn on... Oh, wait, they can't turn that on yet. So that resolves. And then with that on the stack, I am now going to flunk the Angel of Vitality, because it makes their angels cheaper. I don't want them double angeling. I mean, with this... Or it doesn't make it cheaper. It makes it to where... Yeah, never mind. Ignore me. I'm going to get in with both of these, and then we're at the end of their turn, we're going to throw this in. I could have slammed this, but why? Why not wait? So we'll just slam the Ebondeath. They're going to plus this now? Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Oh, it's... yeah, this isn't Paladin class, so they're going to get nothing out of that. They're just going to hit us for 2. And then we throw this out. They're tapped out. Oh, 1 more land, and we would be destroying them. I highly doubt they're running a board wipe deck, so if they are, good on them. Pay 0, confirm 0. Let's go ahead. It doesn't matter. We're not doing it. And let's get in for all 7. And then now we have lethal on board for next turn. If they have a removal, they have a removal. Rampage of the Valkyries. Okay, we're still going around that. Ooh, that's a tough one, too, because whenever they lose an angel, we have to sacrifice a player. Luckily, we have the Ghasts. So we'll attack with both of these in the air. There's that land we needed. So let's go ahead and next attack with both of these. Okay, cool. Boom, boom. Now we have to... Yep, and that's fine. We'll get rid of a shambling gas. We'll create a treasure. And then, I think we go Lolth this turn. And if we lose her, that's fine. Let's go ahead and create some spiders.
I will show you what happens.
It's smart of them to block the Orcus, because if they would have blocked the Ebon Death Draconlich, then we could have just brought it back that turn, or, you know, other things. Okay, so they're going all in on Cleric class. They have one card left in their hand. This is an Angel, so if we kill that somehow, then we do have to sacrifice a creature. But you know what doesn't matter is if we Blood on the Snow. With them down to one card in hand. Oh, it's another one of those bad boys, huh? So let's get in with everything. I mean, they're down to one card in hand. So they're not going to lose their creature there. Or there. Not that it mattered. They're just going to let it through. Okay, it's the gas. Just one block. Okay, I like where their head's at. Down to 7. Let's create a treasure token.
A gift.
And then I'm going to Blood on the Snow, destroying all creatures, pay with snow. And then that's going to put a trigger on the stack for them. Because of the Valkyrie. So we'll play the Shambling Gas. The Valkyrie trigger happens. So we lose that. We create another treasure token. And then we go ahead and minus Lolth. Pass a turn.
I will cull the weak.
Okay, good. It's not an angel. That's a demon. It's not an angel. Okay, so we'll throw you out. Let's plus this. Eye Twitch. Let's play the Eye Twitch. No attacks. End the turn. They don't have any angels yet. That's good news. And the land is good. The land is always good. No news is good news. Yeah, that's fine. You're not gaining life. Attack me for 3 in the air. Please do. Okay, now we throw out the Draconlich. Oh, shoot. We're casting a Tibalt. That's what we're doing. Oh, yeah, we are. Let's go ahead and exile the heck out of that. Boom. Let's go ahead and attack in the air for 6. No, hey, who cares? Let's go with everything. I would have blocked. Good game. Here we go. Tristan, 101. We go first. We have no good turn 1 play. I'm not going to mulligan into something worse because we have protection on turn 2 with the Dragon's Fire, especially considering we have a Goldspan Dragon, so it's 4 instead of 3 damage. Everybody has a 1-drop nowadays. So, oh, not them. Okay, hey, look at that. Talk about a timely Kalian. Ranger class coming down. Will they have removal? Probably. We'll throw out our other snow-covered mountain. So if I slam down the Orcus this turn, then I can't... I'm going to wait. Oh, I did. Well, we're just going to take that out now because I didn't mean to attack, but that's what we're doing. I meant to hit pass turn, and instead we got aggressive. So now when they throw their... Okay, maybe that's going to work out for us. What do they go for? Environmental. Okay, so we throw out that. We go Goldspan Dragon. We pay with treasure and get ourselves a 5/5 monster. And then, now, I attack. But with both. I don't know if it matters if I do. Next turn, if they pump this, I can't block anyway. So let's get in with the damage while we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 1 I attack. I think I'm going to end the turn, because if they can't kill the Goldspan Dragon, we're Valkyrie next turn. So I think that's the way better play. Please, please don't have an answer to the gold span. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And this is exile, right? Exile. Yeah. Whenever another creature dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, this gets it. Whenever it dies, so it won't have died. We throw the land. Well, that's already 7 there. So let's go ahead and put out that Tibble. Let's go ahead and auto-pay like a son of a gun. Let's go ahead and minus it to exile you. Good game. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and attack with the 1. That's all you gotta do! John Rowe. Hello. Hello, John Rowe. We go first. We have 3 lands. 1's a swamp. 2 are mountains. Flunk, Ghast, Merchant, and Dragon's Fire. It looks good. It's a good beginner. It's a strong opener. Hello. Hello. How nice of them. White coming down. And what do we got? Hey, I can do that one. Let's do an emoji off. So they've got the life gaining deck going. Throw this on red. We swing in for 1. They beat me. Let's do this. End the turn. We're holding up a Flunk, Dragonfire, and we're having a battle of emotes. Impassioned Orator. That resolves. So I either kill this and or waste my... I feel like I'm wasting my mana if I don't do something with it right now. So I'm going to Dragon's Fire it because I feel like Flunk is better endgame. Does more damage. We hit another swamp. We got to throw the Skullport Merchant. We just need it out there. Go ahead and get in for 1. Pass the turn. This opens our opponent up for like a completely open turn, but that's fine. We need to find something of value here. A Cleric of Life's Bond is nice. Soul Mender. Boom, boom. So that's a 3. Oh, that is what I'm talking about. So we're going Goldspan Dragon. We're auto-paying. And we're attacking with the Goldspan Dragon. Creating a token. Boom. Now, if the dragon dies, then we can Blood on the Snow it back. Because we have, well, we would need actually 1 more. Snow-covered. Yeah, so there's that. We're holding up the Flunk. I'm trying to think if there's a reason we should Flunk now this, as opposed to waiting till they cast something. 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, what if they are able to gain a bunch of life on the stack? We got to get rid of that now. Just in case they do something crazy. They draw a land, gain some life, it gets a trick. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels better this way to me. Land off the top would be a great rip. Especially untapped snow, because then we guaranteed a blood on the snow because of the treasure token we'll get if they target our Goldspan Dragon. They didn't. I thought they were. Now they'll level 1 up. Righteous Valkyrie coming down. I don't care about no Righteous Valkyrie. Don't care, John Rowe. You're out of mana. Don't look at my stuff. Next turn, if we need to, we can Skullport Merchant, drawing a card with the Shambling Ghast, taking out the Soulmender. You don't really have a whole lot you can do here, John. So, pass the turn back, please, buddy. Pass it back. Oh, it's a Shambling Ghast off the top. They don't like what's happening. Come on, opponent. We're gonna go ahead and attack. Whoa, 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 whoa. Settle down here. Not you two. We'll attack with the Goldspan Dragon. If they want to block that, it's fine with us. And then let's go ahead and do this with the Shambling Ghast now. Submit 1, draw a card, get a -1/-1, kill the Soul Mender. They'll tap it to gain a life. Oh, that sneeze got me. Woo! Boom. Next. Next. Hit them for 4. Down to 12. They have 1 card in hand. We'll throw the Mire down. We'll throw the Shambling Ghast. And we end the turn. They're going to plus one of these. But that's all of them. 3, 4. Yeah, that's all their mana and then 1. So that would have to be a life gainer. And even then, whatever. It's a 2. It's a 3/5. Yeah, that stops Goldspan for quite a while. But I could Blood on the Snow and bring it right back out. We have 5 now. So. Cleric of Life's Bond. If you were going to get a card, that's a pretty good one. Boom. Gain the life. Gets the trigger. Boom. Pass. So they're on top deck mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can go ahead and trigger both of these cleric classes, bringing back a creature. Nothing great other than this at the moment. So let's go ahead and pass. Bam, boom. Let's see. Shambling Ghast is not doing a lot. Let's activate this. Auto pay. Targeting the Ghast. We'll get a treasure token back. Draw a card. Oh, wow. I mean, I guess I'm glad I did it since it's that pathetic thing. Deadly Dispute's looking good. Let's go ahead and throw this out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we go like this. We attack with the Goldspan Dragon. Creates a treasure token. They go down to 12. Okay? Now. We're going to Deadly Dispute. No, hold on. Cancel. Let's do this on black. Let's Deadly Dispute our Goldspan Dragon. Create some treasure tokens. Blood on the Snow. Destroy all creatures. Auto pay. Let's bring back Goldspan Dragon. I don't know why it wouldn't let us use that, but we did kill a bunch of creatures, so we might as well auto pay, bring out the Ebondeath, so we don't waste that mana. End the turn. They have 1 card in hand, 2 cleric classes. We have a Lolth, and I think that's game. That's game. Sorry, John. Land off the top. Rip. Lolth. Hi, Twitch.
Envy the
Let's go ahead and plus or minus that. Swing in. Get a treasure token. I know. I'm sorry. I get that it's maddening. They've been a very fun opponent to play with. Hey, don't you gain any life. They were a very fun opponent. We really enjoyed John. Have a great day, John, and please subscribe to the channel. I love you! Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for RAKDOS Midrange, and Brewmaster Will and Top Deck King did an amazing job with this deck. I really think it's competitive in the current format. Now, I have a few changes. I think that we have so much mana ramp, even though we have 24 lands, which is normal. I'm actually going to cut it down to 23 lands because I think we can get the job done with that, considering we have so many ways to produce treasures. I know once you use a treasure, it's gone, but hopefully you can get to a point where you have the lands on board while ramping. I'm going to get rid of 1 Ebondeath Draconlich. There's too many games where I drew multiples, and this is one of the few legendaries in the game where you definitely don't want multiples, because unless they exile it, it's coming back anyways. And then lastly, once again, I love Valky, but getting it to be Tibalt is so late in the game at 7, and I have a relationship with the Shuffler to where, you know, I will draw them all in my opening hand. So I'm going to drop that down to 1 Valky God of Lies. And what am I going to add in replacement? Well, I dropped 1 dragon, and we have Dragonfire in the deck. So we're going to add another dragon to make sure that that is just as good. Speaking of Dragonfire, The other problem I'm having is decks are just extremely fast right now. And if they're control decks, we're fine. We're already good, and we're not really losing any of that. But they're so fast, I need one more form of removal. So we're adding a Dragonfire. And speaking of needing one more removal, we're adding one more Flunk. I just think that that's just going to be a much better package. I like the way it was performing the other way against control decks, but against decks that are just creature, coming at you as fast as they can and coming at you relentlessly, this is better while still having a deck that can run really well against other control decks. So that's the way I'm going to make the changes. Other than that, I think the deck is running extremely well. Please let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this deck, any other deck we played in the past, any decks you want to see. Check the description so that you can find out exactly how you can win a free box of whatever the current set booster box is when we hit 500 subscribers. And if you want to be able to actually win that box, click that subscribe button, become a member of the Brew Crew, and as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.